Yes, my people, Prozech here, and welcome to another video. This time we're looking at how and why I copped the Air Jordan Bred 11s. Now please make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you man on the other side. Deuces. It's important to note that growing up in England, basketball wasn't massively popular. Don't let anyone lie to you. We've only started really watching basketball in the last 15 years. And I don't disagree that there were different times beyond, sort of prior to that, that basketball was on sort of ITV and Channel 4, but not to the point where like it was sweeping the nation and everybody was talking about it. We're a footballing nation, and obviously football, and when I say football, you know I mean soccer, obviously was at the forefront of our minds. And funnily enough, there's not many footballers that have actually gone on to have meaningful trainer deals or shoe deals, but obviously Jordan sort of became the icon in that regard. I think in the UK, and I speak for myself alone, when I was growing up, I remember that there was a cartoon that Michael Jordan was in with Bo Jackson and Wayne Gretzky, where they used to solve crimes and that was pretty cool. Let me know in the comments below if you remember the name of that show. Actually, I'm going to tell the answer, but I'm going to wait 5 seconds before I do it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it was Pro Stars. So yeah, Pro Stars, I think they had like some crime fighting agency where they used to use sport to defeat bad guys, and that's kind of where I found out about Michael Jordan as a young child. And then growing up, obviously we leveled up. Finally we made it, and we got that Sky Sports package that included the NBA, and we used to watch a little bit of the NBA, and I suppose at that point Michael Jordan actually had left the league, or either had just bought a team or was just on the last sort of leg of his legacy tour sort of thing. But the thing that was sort of awesome, even though he probably wasn't playing at the time I started watching, his legacy was so intact, because in the teams that you'd watch, the Knicks, the Rockets, the Pacers, the Golden States, and all of these different teams, you would see guys in those teams wearing the various iterations of the Air Jordan shoe, and it just made you realize how iconic those shoes were, that years after this guy has stopped playing, people are still wearing his kicks. After watching that and understanding the importance of his trainers to the culture, it started becoming a bit more of a realer thing to me. Like the idea of a basketball shoe became real. But the issue that we have in the UK is we don't like baggy stuff. There was a time in the US where everything was baggy and everything was loose, and it just wasn't running for us. So we would look at everything from afar like, nah, get that baggy stuff away from. Before I continue, I just wanted to apologize to anyone from America who may have taken offense to my last comment. I think what I was trying to say was, back in the day, you only ever really saw basketball kicks worn with either this outfit or this outfit. Or when you man really had a special occasion, you would mix the outfits like this. So I guess all I'm trying to say is, in the UK, we'd never do anything like that. And I know for one, I certainly would never do anything like that. Never. Back to the video. Even me, as a big lad, I wasn't really on trying to wear baggy stuff.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Now, baggy stuff for baggy reasons, yeah, kind of, but for the most part in the UK, we like straight cut, we like a slim fit, we like things to fit properly.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop.
After college, you get me? It did catch me for a little while though, because hip hop was real, but after college, or probably in my second year in college, I wasn't trying to wear nothing baggy. I was trying to be growing up and suited and booted and stuff.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop.
So the idea of wearing a high top basketball shoe never really occurred to me at that point. And also they weren't accessible. up until about 12 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, the idea of being able to pick up a pair of Jordans just wasn't real. You couldn't go to a Foot Locker or somewhere and pick them up from a JD. You needed to have a cousin from America that would send you these random shoes or whatever, which basically were shoes that you were getting from Deptford Market and pretending that you were getting them from your cousin. But essentially, like, it wasn't available. Like, there wasn't a sneakers app, there wasn't a StockX, there wasn't any of the things that we have in place today to be able to efficiently be able to order these things. And there wasn't the demand. There wasn't the demand for basketball shoes in the UK. But over the years, things have changed, and I remember probably 2012, 2013, I was in church and I saw a young man wearing sort of some fitted cargo trousers, and he had the Bred 11s on, and the fit was drippy. There's no two words about it, no two ways about it. The guy was looking flames, and I'm comfortable enough in my own manness to say when another man looks like flames, and he looked flames. You get me? So much so that he inspired me. So for my birthday that year, I said, you know what, I'm gonna pick up a pair of Bred 11s. These are shoes that I've been slightly keeping my eye on over the last few years, and I'm gonna make it a reality, and I managed to do so. I picked up my pair from eBay, and I ended up paying £250 on the secondary market for the 2012 version. I think that was pretty cool. And as I've mentioned before, there is a picture. I think I'll flash a picture of myself on screen from when I received those kicks. You can see the box that it comes in with the sort of the perspex with the X and the 1 and the paper. You can see the actual shoe, and you can see me doing something pretty X-rated with the shoe. I wasn't married at the time, nor was I in a relationship, so don't at me in the mentions below. So quickly going on to my verdict, once again, this in my opinion is the best Jordan ever made, closely followed by the Bred 1, but this colorway is legit. Now some people are going to talk about 3s and 4s, but for me, this is the guy. This is the guy, and I don't apologize. It's a truly iconic shoe in a truly iconic colorway. From an aesthetic level, it ticks every single box, from the use of materials to the paneling, to its comfort, its ability to be dressed up and down, which is awesome. And I suppose you could probably wear these to play basketball, but why would you? Because they're like a sick shoe. Now these are my shoes. There's a little bit of creases in there because I'm a big guy, but obviously I've had these shoes probably for 8 years, and they have lasted 7-8 years, and they've done me very well, and they look pretty much new. I've only worn them 8 or 9 times, and the reason, because you know what, these shoes are so iconic that I just like to look at them, I like to touch them, I like to hold them, I like to pretend that I'm talking to people on the phone. I like to pretend I'm talking to Michael Jordan about these shoes on the phone. So I'm a big fan of the shoe. I would seriously recommend the shoe, but more than specifically recommending this shoe, I think for any sneakerhead or any person that has a real passion for sneakers, it's probably a good idea for you to look at the Jordan iterations and look at the various different silhouettes, and just have a little deep dive into it, because obviously that's culture, that's history. For me as a young black man, that is black history. This is not necessarily a black owned company, but this is a black collaboration that has spanned the test of time and spawned so much in regards to empowering young black athletes in America and throughout the world. Michael Jordan is a trailblazer, Michael Jordan is an icon, and Michael Jordan wore some amazing shoes. Hats off, once again, pun intended, to Tinker Hatfield for creating this amazing shoe, and a lot of the other ones as well. But yeah, I would say to anybody interested in picking up these shoes, I highly recommend. But just have a look at the Jordans, find one that you like, and if you don't like any, you don't like any, but if you like one, feel free to pick it up. It's a shoe, wear it, love it, and have a good time while you're doing it. Now I've told you what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you've enjoyed the video. Let's hit that like button. Just elbow drop that like button. Give that subscribe button a little right cross. You get me? And while you're there, why don't you ring that bell? Ring that bell and it will let you know anytime I'm uploading new content. If you like this content, if this is something that rings true to you or something that interests you, feel free once again to hit that subscribe button. I will post content every week from now on, videos. So until the next time I come across you, this where we talk all things kicks and we get to the story behind your favorite sneakers. I'm your boy Prozech. Stay blessed.